First of all, thanks for being here in my YouTube channel. So in this video, we are going to solve a complete memory-based question paper of IBBS PO exam from the year 2016. So friends, this video and upcoming videos will be very much useful for you, those who are preparing for particularly for that IBBS PO exam. If you are targeting that exam, then watching all the previous year exams, you may get idea, right, how the questions are asked and what are all the topics they have concentrated more in the exams. So you can able to find all those stuff by watching this video. So after watching this video, and don't forget to watch all the remaining previous year question papers video on my YouTube channel. So now let me move on to the first section, that is called reasoning ability. So in the reasoning ability, when you look at the pattern, right, the coding decoding is 5 question and syllogism is 5 question and direction 3 question, blood relation 3 question, and 19 question were asked only on the topic called seating arrangement. I hope everyone knows, right? Circular arrangement, ranking and ordering, complex arrangement. So all these topics comes under a concept called seating arrangement. So only from the seating arrangement, so nearly 19 questions were asked in the exams. Right? So now I hope if you are like practicing for this IBBS PO exam, always learn that seating arrangement more and also learn all these simple topics. These are very simple topics. If you are strong in reasoning, then getting 35 out of 35 is very simple, but you have to manage your time properly. Right? So now let me move on to the complete reasoning ability questions. Okay, so reasoning first question, where you can able to see statement and conclusion. So it is called as coded inequality topic, right? So first conclusion. So P is greater than or equal to S. So we have to compare. Just see here, while comparing this S and P, right, you can able to see how many symbols are between them. You can see 1 less than or equal to, 1 less than or equal to, 1 equal to. You don't want to compare that equal to symbol. Just we have 2 less than or equal to, which means S is less than or equal to P, or else you can say this as P greater than or equal to S. Both are same, so we can say that P greater than or S is equals to S is correct. Got it? Second, I greater than R. So while comparing I and R, right, so we know that I is equal to P, right? So I greater than or equal to E and greater than R. Got it or not? Now we have to compare I and R. So between I and R, we have two symbol. One is greater than or equal to, and second is greater than. So the common out of both the symbol is greater than. So I greater than R is true. Got it or not? This is the stuff what we already learned in my YouTube videos. I have taught you all the coded inequality concepts in my YouTube channel. So if you are strong on those concepts, then it is easy. So finally both the conclusions are correct. So we can say that the answer for this question will be both follows. Got it? So second question. So again, T greater than or equal to D. So our target is to compare T and D, right? So here you can able to see there are two statements. So this will be one statement and this will be another statement. So we have to compare T and D. So here you can able to see the connecting letter of the first statement is A and the second statement is A. These two letters, right? The letter A is the connecting statement for the two statements. Yes or no? So now what you can do here is T greater than or equal to A. So T greater than or equal to A. Now coming to the second statement, A greater than or equal to D. So A greater than or equal to D. So now comparing T and D, so greater than or equal to, greater than or equal to. So common out of both the symbol is greater than or equal to. So we can say that answer for this question where T greater than or equal to D is true. Now second conclusion, R greater than S. So you can able to see R is here, S is here. So both R and S are in a single statement. So comparing R and S, you can able to see here 1 greater than or equal to and here 1 less than or equal to. So I have told you many times, if you find 1 greater than and 1 less than, then it is called as dissimilar. If you find that dissimilar in the statement, then definitely relation cannot be established, which is wrong. You can't able to compare the relation. So finally you can say that for question number 2, only conclusion number 1 follows. So friends, got it? Now Third question. So A greater than or equal to B, greater than C, less than or equal to D, less than or equal to E, and less than F. So we have only one statement here. So look at the conclusion, A greater than or equal to E. So now our target is to compare A and E. So while comparing this A and E, you can able to see that there is one greater than or equal to, one less than or equal to. This is called as dissimilar. While comparing, if you find one dissimilar, definitely the relation cannot be established. You can't able to find the relation. So we can directly say conclusion 1 is wrong. Conclusion number 2, C less than F. Now our target is to compare this C and F. Got it? So now you can able to see C is here and F is here. So between C and F, how many symbols we have? Less than, equal to, less than, equal to, less than. So out of these three symbols, the common symbol is less than is common. So we can say that C less than F is true. So we can say the second conclusion is true. So finally answer for this question number 3, where second conclusion alone is true. So fourth question. So here in this fourth question, you can able to see there are two statements. Yes. So this will be statement number 1 and this will be statement number 2. And the connecting letter of both these statements is the letter A. So you can see in statement number 1 we have A and in statement number 2 we have A. So the letter A plays a connecting letter of both the statements. Got it? So first, J greater than G and J equal to G. Just listen here. In my YouTube channel, I have told you the complementary pair. So complementary pair is nothing but the letters will be same. Two letters will be same. The symbols will be different. One is greater than or equal to or less than or equal to. This is called as complementary pair. So if you find that complementary pair, what you need to do? You need to first join both the conclusions. So if you join both the conclusion, it will be J greater than or equal to G. So now you have to compare whether J greater than or equal to G is true or not. Just compare in the statement. We can compare this complete thing in the statement, right? Yes. See here, where is J? So J is here and G is here. We know that the connecting letter is A. So now what we can do is, so J greater than or equal to A, right? So now A less than or equal to R. So R less than G. So now comparing J and G, you can able to see there is one greater than and one less than. So if you find one greater than and one less than, just now I have told you, it's called dissimilar. You can't able to compare. So this conclusion is completely wrong. Even though it's a complementary pair, but it does not satisfy the rule, right? If it is correct, if J greater than or equal to G is correct, then you have to go with the option called either 1 or 2 follows. But here, after combining both the conclusions, we are not getting the answer. So we can directly say that the answer for this question is neither 1 nor 2 follows, which means both the conclusion does not follows. So question number 5, right? Again, you can able to see in this question number 5 there are two statements. So this will be statement number 1 and this will be statement number 2. And just look at the connecting statement here. So connecting letter is L. So in the statement number 1 we have L. So similarly in the statement number 2 we have L. So this letter L plays a connecting statements for both the statements, right? Connecting symbol for both the statements. Yes. Conclusion number 1. So L less than R. So what you can do is L less than R. So here we have L, right? So here we have L and here we have R. So while comparing L and R, you can able to see one less than or equal to, one greater than or equal to. So definitely you can say that just now I have told you it is called dissimilar. So answer is wrong. You can't able to compare. Second, E greater than or equal to Q. Where is E here? So E is here and Q is here. So let me move to the connecting statement. So first what you can do is E is less than or equal to P. So E is less than or equal to P. And P and I both are equal here. So I greater than or equal to L. So we can say that this P greater than or equal to L and L greater than Q. So now while comparing E and Q, right, you can able to see one less than, one greater than. Again both the conclusions are false. You can't able to compare. So finally answer for this question number 5, where both the conclusion does not follows, or else you can say neither 1 nor 2 follows. Neither 1 nor 2 follows, which means both the conclusion does not follows. The meaning of neither nor is both does not follows. So I think totally they have asked 5 questions from this coding inequality, coded inequality, and very simple, right? If you practice more, then solving the question without using pen and paper is simple. But if you can't able to understand this concept, kindly go to my YouTube channel or my website. There you can able to see a topic called coded inequality. I've posted 7 lessons. So learn all the basics and be strong, and then come to solve this question, right? So now entering into the next session, that is called as seating arrangement. So seating arrangement, first let me see what type of seating arrangement is it. 8 people, so A to Z, are sitting in a circle facing the center. So this arrangement is based on a circular arrangement, right? So circular arrangement, totally how many persons are there? So totally there are 8 persons sitting in a circle. Got it? First point. So you can see there are 8 people from different cities. So they have given all the city names here, right? Our target is to find which person likes which city and where he is sitting. Got it? First point. So W is sitting third to left of Y. So Y left hand side, at a third place W is sitting. So we can start from here. So Y left hand side, third place will be W. And the person who is from Dwarka is to the immediate right of W. So immediate right of W will be Dwarka, right? Okay. So if I wrongly pronounce any of the names, I'm sorry. Okay. So Dwarka. Okay. So Dwarka. Immediate right of W is Dwarka, and W is not from Okla. So W is not from Okla. Got it? So next point, B is sitting fourth to right of Z. So Z right hand side, at the fourth place is B. We have getting many options, right? You can put Z here, and Z here. There are many possibles. So you don't want to go with any possible diagram. Let me read all the remaining points. So next point is, neither B nor Z is an immediate neighbor of W. So neither B nor Z. So both the person is not an immediate neighbor of W. I think if I fix Z here, this will be B. So B is not an immediate neighbor of W. I think only one chance that I should fix Z here. So Z right hand side will be this side. Got it? So 1, 2, 3 and 4. So this will be B. So according to all the given points, you can see Z should not be an immediate neighbor of Y. Yes, Z is not an immediate neighbor of Y. As well as B is not an immediate neighbor of W. So similarly, B is not an immediate neighbor of W. What difference? So next point, Z is from where? Chanakyapurat, and sitting to the third to the right of the person who is from Dwarka. So it's a direct statement. So now what they are saying is, we know that where is Dwarka here? Dwarka is here. So Dwarka right hand side at the third place. So 1, 2, 3. So this will be the person X, as well as they have given a direct statement that the person X is from Chanakyapurat. So we can say that CK. Got it? So next point, the person from Meghurali is sitting second to left of the person from Chanakyapur. We have already fixed CK. So left hand side at the second place. So this must be definitely Meghurali, right? Okay. So now the person from Rohini is sitting second to the left of W. We have already fixed W here. So W right hand side will be this side and left hand side. So W left hand side at the second place is Rohini. So Z will be definitely Rohini. Got it? Okay. So next point, A, who is from Lajpat Nagar, is sitting exactly between X and Z. So only one place we have remaining here. So this must be definitely A, and also a direct statement, A is from Lajpat Nagar. So we can say that the person A is from Lajpat Nagar. Okay. The person from Saket is sitting second to the right of the person from Lajpat Nagar. So Lajpat Nagar right hand side will be this side. At the second place, who is sitting? The person Saket. So we can say that this must be definitely Saket. And still we have, what are the letters remaining? So last point, C is sitting to the third to the left of X. So third to the left of X. So X left hand side third place, then Dwarka must be C. So only one letter remaining, that must be W is X, X, Y, as well as what is the place remaining? A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D is remaining. So D will be Saket. I think we know that W is not from Okla. So definitely Y will be from Okla. Then remaining only one city is missing. That is Karol, right? So Karol must be W. That's it. You take nearly 4 minutes or 3 minutes to solve this question. It's very simple and very easy because we are not getting any possible diagrams. Yes or no? If we are getting multiple possible diagrams, then it is difficult to solve. But here you can able to see there is no possible diagrams here. So you can directly say that this arrangement is not that much easy, but a medium level you can able to crack in 4 or 5 minutes. So now let me enter into the questions that belong to this passage. So who among the following belongs to Okhla? So who among the following belongs to Okhla? Then we can say that the first question is Y, right? Answer for the first question is Y because the person Y is from Okhla. So what is the A's position with respect to B? So with respect to B, our target is to find what is the position of A. So from B we have to target it. So from B you can able to see right hand side third place. So right hand side third place from B where the person A is sitting. So that will be the answer for the 7th question. So 4 of the following pairs are alike in a certain way from the position which does not belongs to group. Okay, so B Rohini, right? So B Rohini, so B is here and Rohini is here. So I think they are going with an opposite position. So B Rohini, got it, first option. Second option Z Mehurali. So we can say Z is here, where Z is here, yes, Z is here and Mehurali, again opposite direction. So D Okhla, so D Okhla, yes, D is here and Okhla is here. So now Y is Saket. So Y is here, Saket is here, and the last X from Dwarka. So you can able to see X is here, right? The opposite position of X should be Karol, but they have mentioned as Dwarka. So this option, that is option number E, is wrong. So out of 5 options, 4 are relatively same, but the 5th option is wrong. So now, which of the following statement is false according to the arrangement? C is to the immediate right of Karol. So our target is to find out of 5 which statement is wrong, right? So C is to the immediate right of Karol. So Karol right hand side immediately C. Yes, Karol right hand side is immediately C is correct. So we can say first option is correct, right? But our target is to find the false one. Second option, the person from Lajpat Nagar is third to right of the person from Mehurali. So Mehurali right hand side 1, 2, 3 at the third place is Lajpat Nagar. Again, the second option is correct. Third option, the person from Dwarka is sitting exactly between Karol and Saket. The person from Dwarka is exactly, Dwarka is where? Yes, Dwarka is here and he is sitting between, exactly between Z and what they are saying, exactly between Karol and Saket. No, Karol and Saket. You can see Dwarka is not sitting between Karol and Saket. So we can say that this option number C, where the statement is false, so we can say that option number C is true. Got it? So this will be the answer for the question number 6 to 10. So most probably, you know, it's an arrangement question. So most probably it might take to solve. You should solve this question 5 to 6 minutes. I'm talking about the max time. Okay? So maximum time should you have to solve this question within 5 to 6 minutes. So now next section you can able to see they have asked 5 questions from the topic called syllogism, right? So again, only if you know all the concepts of syllogism you have to touch the question in your exams, or else if you have not learned any of the 2 or 3 concepts, so do not try to attempt this question, because only if you know the 100% concepts you can able to score 5 out of 5. So I think I have posted many videos on my YouTube channel that is based on syllogism, so which is more than enough to attend in your exams. So now entering into the first question. So all circles are triangles. So all circles are triangles and some triangles are rectangle. So on the last point, all rectangles are squares. So finally, first conclusion. So all rectangle being triangle is a possibility. So now the conclusion one, that is based on a possibility. So what they are saying is all rectangle being triangle. So you can see the rectangle and triangle both are in a single Venn diagram. So definitely you can say that it is possible. That is true. All circle being square is a possible. Again, circle is here, right, and square is here. So both circle and square is in a single Venn diagram. So definitely you can say it is also correct. And also it's not a definite statement. So you can say answer for this question is both the conclusion follows. Got it? So always if you see that both the word and the conclusion is same, then possibility, right, in the same Venn diagram, then it is a possibility, then it definitely it is true. What I have taught you in my YouTube channel, right? So 12th question. Some chair is stable. So some chair is stable and some tables are bed. Okay. And no furniture is bed. So no furniture is bed. So according to the statement, what they are saying is no furniture is bed, but some furniture can be table or else some furniture can be chair, but there should not be any connection between a furniture and a bed. Got it? So conclusion number 1, all chair being furniture is a possibility. Just now I have told you there should not be any connection between B and F, but we can connect F and C. That is possible. Similarly, they are asking all chairs being furniture is possible. Yes, it is possible. So we can say that the first conclusion is true. Second conclusion, some tables are not bed. So you can able to see what they are saying is some tables are not bed. So according to the diagram, you can able to see some tables are bed. So this region, some table will not be bed, yes or no? So we can say that conclusion number 2 is also false. And I have told you another simple logic that if you see some not, right, some not conclusion and both these words in a single Venn diagram, then it is always true. Got it? So some table is not a bed. So table and bed both are in a single Venn diagram. So we can say that here some table are bed, then definitely this region some table will not be bed. So we can say that what they have said is correct. So second, both the conclusion. So answer for this 12th question where both the conclusion follows. So 13th, all circles are triangles. I think same question. So all circles are triangle, some triangles are rectangle, and all rectangles are square. So now some triangles are not a rectangle. So you can see some triangles are triangles or not a rectangle. No, already we have some triangles are rectangle. Yes. So but they are saying some triangles are not rectangle. No, that is wrong actually. So you can able to see they are saying that some triangles are not rectangle, but here some triangles are rectangle. So what they have said is wrong. So no square is a circle. No square is a circle. I think square and circle both are in a single Venn diagram. If it is in a single Venn diagram, always the no conclusion will be false. So we can say that both the conclusion does not follows. So question number 14. So all art are theatres. So all art are theatres and some art are drama. So you can able to say either drama can be inside or else you can draw a drama like this. Both are same because some art are dramas, right? So either you can draw that D inside or else it can be outside. Both are correct. So now first conclusion, all dramas being theatre is a possible. So just now I have told you that drama and theatre both are in a single Venn diagram. If it is in a single Venn diagram, always the possibility is correct, right? So second, some dramas are theatre. So some dramas are theatre. I think already we have all dramas are theatre. Then definitely some dramas are theatre is also true. So finally we can say that both the conclusions are true. Got it? So next question, last question. So some chairs is table. So some chairs are table. Some bed is table. Okay, some bed is table and no furniture is bed. So now first, some table is not a furniture. So some table is not a furniture is true or not? Yes, we can say able to see that some table will be this region, right? They are saying that this region is not a furniture. That is exactly correct because there is no connection between B and F. Then definitely in this region you can't able to connect F. So similarly what they are saying is some table is not a furniture. Yes, some table is not a furniture. That is true. And all tables being furniture is a possibility. All table being furniture, no, that is not at all possible. So only if you draw a furniture like this, right, only if you draw a furniture like this, then you can say all table being furniture is possible. But if you draw a furniture like this, it is touching with B. You can't able to touch B and F. So we can definitely say that all tables being furniture is not at all possible. You can't able to draw a diagram. So we can say that for this question number 15, where conclusion 1 alone is true. So friends, 5 syllogism question, most probably It is not easy level, it's a medium level, but you have to know all the concepts of sum knot, no, possibility, complementary pair, and also this at most, at least, all these concepts. So all the videos I have posted on my YouTube channel, so try to be strong on the concepts and then solve the question that is based on syllogism. So next will be 16 to 18. So totally they have asked 3 questions from the topic called direction. So you can see if you are going for any competitive exams, there are 2 topics are important in the reasoning. One is a blood relation and the second is the direction. So always you can able to see minimum of 5 questions will be asked in the every competitive exams, that is from blood relation and direction. Got it? So now entering into this direction question. So B is 25 meter to the south of A. So we have to go with the diagram. Got it? So first what we can do here is we can start with A here. I can start with A. So A southern side at 25 meter, this will be 25 meter, where there is a point B. So now C is 10 meter to the east of B. So B eastern side will be this side. So B eastern side at 10 meter we have a point C. So D is 30 meter to the north of C. So 30 meter, already this is 25 meter. So 30 meter will be little bit higher. So we can say 30 meter north of C will be point D. So E is 7 meter to the east of D. So D eastern side 7 meter, right? So 7 meter we have a point E. So this will be point E. And X is 18 meter to the south of E. So E southern side, right? Southern side 18 meter we have point X. So this will be point X. So M is 12 meter to the south of point X. So just listen here friends, we know that this distance is 30, total height is 30. So now this is 18, between E and X is 18. So the remaining 12 meter, right? So what they are saying is the remaining 12 meter will be point M. You can able to see E is 12 meter to the south of X. So X southern side at 12 meter will be M. So now you can see that these 2 parallel lines are equal in length, which is 30 meter. Got it? So the last point E is 7 meter to the west of M. Yes, M western side at a 7 meter you can able to see the point C. So got it? So finally you can say that this is point A, B, C, M, E and D. Always remember that these 2 lines are equal in length, because this is 18 plus 12 will be 30. So similarly this total length is 30 and this is only 25 and this is 10. So these 2 7 meters are parallel in length. Got it? That's it. So easy, right? You can able to see in the exams many questions were asked only on these areas. So now entering into the questions under this passage. So first question, B is in which direction from point D? So from point D you have to find what is the direction of B. So from point D you can see this is south, right? This will be north and this will be west. So we can say that from D the direction of B will be southwest. So southwest, that is option number B will be our answer. 17th question. If point W is 3 meter to the north of A, then what is the distance between B and W? If point W is 3 meter to the north of A, so what they are saying is if north of A, right? So we can say north of A, so this is W. Just they are just giving a clue, right? They're giving additional data. So point W is 3 meter to the north of A. So point W is 3 meter to the north of A. So now our target is to find what is the distance between B and W. So the distance between B and W here already it is 25 and here it is 3. So total distance is 28. So you can say that the answer for this question is 28 meter. So last question, what is the distance between B and M? So our target is to find B and M the distance. So distance between B and M, we know that this is 10 meter and this is 7 meter. So the total distance is 17 meter, which is option number A. So this will be the answer for this all the 3 questions that is based on a direction. So most probably it is very simple. I have many times I have told you direction and blood relations are very simple to learn also. understanding all the concepts is also very easy, and solving the questions in the exam is also very easy. So you don't want to worry about it, but practice more. 10 or 20 question, or minimum 10 or 20 question you have to practice, so that you can easily able to crack the questions in your exams. So next will be an arrangement. So you can see whether it's S2Z are sitting in a straight line equidistant. So we can say that it's an arrangement question that is based on a straight line, and some of them were facing south and some of them were facing north. So our target is to find all the 8 person, what is the position of the person, as well as we have to find the direction of the person, whether he is facing north or south. So always, if you see any circular diagram, circular arrangement, you can able to solve in a single Venn diagram. But here, if it is a linear or if it is a complex, always go with 2 to 3 possibilities. Only then you will get the answer easily. But here, how many persons are sitting? 8 persons. So what I can do is I can go with 2 possible diagrams. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Got it? So similarly, another possible diagram here: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So totally we are going with 2 possible diagrams. So now point number 1. So S is facing north. Only 2 people sits to the right of S. So only 2 people are sitting to the right of S, right? So I think we can fix S here, and also they have given a point that S is facing north. So definitely I should fix S here. We can, both the diagram we can fix S here. So S and S, because S is facing north and only 2 people are sitting to the right of S. So we can definitely say that. So S should be placed here. Got it? Next point. T sits third to left of S. So S left hand side at the third place is T. So 1, 2, 3 and this is the place for T. So similarly 1, 2, 3 and this is the place for T. Okay, so only one person sits between T and X. So between T and X only one person is sitting. When you look at, let me take this as possible diagram 1, right? I can fix X here. Between T and X there is a gap of 1, or else in this possible diagram 2 I can fix X here. So now you can say that in both the possible diagram between T and X there is a gap of 1 person, right? So X sits to the immediate right of W. So immediate right of W should be X. So I think in this possible diagram I should fix W here. So immediate right of W is X. Then definitely, so W should be facing north. Only then we can say W right hand side immediately X. So here I should face W here, and the W should be facing south. So only then I can say W right hand side immediately will be X. So only one person sits between W and Z. So I should fix Z here. So I should fix Z here. Got it? So next, both the immediate neighbors of T faces the same direction. So we know that both the immediate neighbors of T facing the same direction. Already one neighbor of T is facing north. So definitely Z should also faces north. So in this possible diagram T2, that is T immediate neighbor is facing southern side, so Z will be facing southern side. Got it? So next point, U sits third to left of X. So X left hand side at a third place is U. So I think X left hand side at a third place is U. Then I should fix X is facing southern side. So left hand side at the third place will be U. So this is the only chance that I can mark in possible 1. But when you move on to the possible diagram 2, just see here X left hand side third place is U, right? So if I fix X is facing southern side, you can't able to fix U here. Already Z is sitting. So definitely this possible diagram 2 is completely wrong. You can't able to go with possible 2 because there is no place to mark X and U. So now you can say that possible diagram 1 is correct. Okay? So T faces the opposite direction of S. So S is facing north, then T should be facing southern side. Got it? So Y does not sit at any of the extreme end of the line. So if Y is not sitting at the extreme end, then definitely Y should be sitting at this position because only one position is remaining. And what is the another letter remaining is V, I think so. Yes. So V should be placed at this position. So finally we have placed all the letters, but the direction is still remaining. So V faces the same direction as W. So V faces the same direction as W. W is facing north, so we can say that V will also be facing north. So both y and u faces the opposite direction of z. So y and u opposite direction of z. So z is facing north, then y and u will be facing south. That's it. So finally, easiest arrangement. That's what I'm saying. Always go with minimum of 2 possible diagrams. So if you go with 2 possible diagrams, then solving the question will be much simple. So just see, we have taken 3 to 4 minutes to solve this arrangement. But in the exams, try to solve this question even in lesser time, 2 or 3 minutes. Got it? So now, let me move on to all the questions under this passage. So how many person in the given arrangement facing north? How many persons are facing north? So 1, 2, 3, 4. So totally there are 4 persons are facing north. So 4 of the following 5 are alike in a certain way and so form among the group which one does not belongs to W and X. So W and X, I think both are immediate neighbors facing opposite direction, and Z and Y. So Z and Y, I think Z is in north, Y is in southern side. Okay, T and S. So T southern side and S is north. Okay, so T and W, I think T and W, I think T is here southern side north. Okay, V and U. So V and U, north and south. So I think probably everyone is facing north and south, only one thing, that is T and Y. You can see T and Y, right? So both the persons are facing south. All the remaining persons out of these 5 options are facing north, south, opposite direction. So only this option T and Y are facing, both the persons are facing south. So we can say that this will be the answer for question number 20. So what is the position of X with respect to Z? So from Z we have to find what is the position of X. So from Z, right hand side third place, yes or no? So Z left hand side will be this side, right hand side will be this side. So 1, 2, 3. So right hand side third place where X is sitting. So right third place, where is it? Third to the right. So we can say third to the right of X. Got it? So who among the following sits exactly between Z and W? So between Z and W. So between Z and W, who is sitting? T is sitting. So we can say answer for this question is T. Who is second to right of T? So T right hand side second place. So T right hand side second place will be V. So I think V will be the answer. That's it. So very easy, right? So we can able to solve all the 5 questions very easily. So that's what I'm saying. You have to practice more questions because arrangements are more important for all the bank exams. So finally we have solved all the 5 questions that is based on a linear arrangement. Now next will be 24 to 26. So here you can able to see the question that is from a blood relation. So just now I have told you 2 topics are important. One is a direction and second is the blood relation. So the concept is easy, learning everything is easy. So just practice more questions. Surely you can able to crack the questions in your exams. So first point, D is daughter of N. So N daughter is D. You have to always go with that family tree diagram. Got it? So N daughter is D. So N is having a daughter. So D is a female person because of daughter, so we can mark it as a circle. Got it? So E is wife of N. So N wife is E. So if N wife is E, then N will be the husband, a male person. Got it? So every single word is important. G is sister of D. So D sister is G. So because of sister is a female person, it is circle. Got it? C is married to G. So C is married to G, then definitely the person C will be a male person because already we know that G is a female. So definitely C should be a male person. Both the persons are a married couple. So N has no son. Okay, so N has no son. We have up to that given point we have seen that N as having 2 daughters. One daughter is D and another daughter is G. So K is mother of E. So E mother is K. Got it? So E mother is K. So Q is the only daughter of C. So C is having a only daughter, that is Q. So Q is a daughter, so is a female person. That's it. Right? For the given question, we have drawn that tree diagram. So now entering into the questions they have asked, how Q is related to D? So how Q is related to D? So our target to find what is the relation of Q to D. Right? So G is here from D, right? Related to D. So from D, our target is to find what is the relation of Q. Just see, from D, where G will be the sister. So sister daughter is Q. So sister daughter, how will you call sister daughter? If it is a boy, then it is a nephew. If it is a girl, niece. So we can say an answer for this question is niece. Got it? So next, how N is related to K. So how N is related to K. So from K, our target is to find what is the relation of N. So from K, E will be the daughter. So daughter husband. So daughter husband should be called it as son-in-law. So we can say that answer for this question is son-in-law. Okay. Sorry, where is the question? Yes, son-in-law will be our answer. So last question, how many daughters N have? So how many daughters N have? We have only two daughters. N has only two daughters. One is D and another is G. So we can say answer for this question is 2. So N have only two daughters. Very easy, no? If you can able to draw this diagram perfectly, right, this diagram perfectly, then solving the questions are very simple. Next, what is the question? Yes, 27 to 29. So there are 6 wires in a table A to F. They have a different length in the same order. Again, this question is also it's an arrangement question, or else you can say a ranking and ordering. So arranging something in a order based. Either it can be tallest to shortest, or a weight. Highest weight person to the lowest weight person. These types of questions are called as a ranking and ordering, right? Ranking and ordering. And also this also comes under the concept called arrangement, right? That's what I initially have told you. There are 19 questions they have asked only from the topic called arrangement. So now there are 6 wires in a table A, B, C, D, E and F. They have different length but not necessarily in the same order. So E is greater than C. See here, the wire E is greater than C. So what we can see is we can fix E here. So E is greater than C but less than D and B. So the wire E is greater than C but the same wire E is less than D and B. So we can say that D, right, and B. So E and C, got it or not? So E is greater than C but the same E is less than B and D. Next point, A is greater than D and B. So A is greater than D and B, then this must be the point. And the last, A is not the longest wire. So if A is not the longest wire, then what is the remaining letter that we have is F. So F will be the longest. So we can draw like this. F should be greater than A, greater than D, B and E and C. I think this will be the final answer. Easy. Yes or no? So according to the given point, what they said is E is greater than C. So E is greater than C but less than D and B. Yes. So A is greater than D and B. And the final point they have said A is not the longest wire. So definitely F will be the longest wire. That's it. So we have arranged from the longest to the shortest. Got it? And the last point, F is 13 centimeter long. So the given the wire length also. So F is 13 centimeter long. E is 4 centimeter long. So E will be 4 centimeter long. Got it? Okay. So that's it. Let me enter into the 5 question. If D is 5 centimeter less than F, then what would be the length of D? So what they are saying is, if D is 5 centimeter less than F, we already know that F is 13. If D is 5 centimeter less, then it will be 8 centimeter. So we can say that the answer for this question is 8 centimeter. It's easy. So which wire has the least length? So we can say that F will be the long in length, right? So C will be the least length. So we can say answer for this question will be C. So if A is 10 centimeter length, B is 5 centimeter length, then what would be the length of C? So what they're saying, if A is 10 centimeter, B is 5 centimeter. See, if A is 10 centimeter and B is 5 centimeter, what is the length of C? So we know that F is 13, right? A is 10, B is 8, 5, 4. Then definitely the length of C must be less than 4 centimeter, right? Because they have given the length of A is 10, length of B is 5. Already in the question, we know that length of E is 4 centimeter. Our target is to find what is the length of C. So I think definitely 5, it must be less than 4 centimeter, right? Look at the options. Less than 4 centimeter. 6 will not be there, 7 will not be there, 9 will not be there. I think answer is 2. Less than 4 centimeter is 2, or else it can be 1 also. So we can't able to say exactly 2. Answer will be none of these. Got it? In case if there is no option, none of these, if they have given an option as 8, example I am saying, if they have given option E as 8, then you can directly go and say answer will be 2, because the previous wire length is 4, so definitely the C length will be less than 4. Either it can be 3, 2 or 1. You can see 6, 7, 9 and 8. So definitely all these options will be wrong, only 2 will be correct. So on the last is the arrangement question, right? So say 30 to 35 is one of the tough level arrangement according to me. So these types of questions don't attend in the prelims exam, because it for some students, even for medium level students, it may take you more than 8 to 10 minutes to solve a question. So wasting of 8 to 10 minutes, you can better leave this. You can target the remaining questions on the reasoning, right? If you have time 10 minutes or 15 minutes at the end, then you can able to solve these types of questions. But initially, do not touch this tough level arrangement in the prelims exam. So now we can solve it. So M to S are 7 people live on 7 different buildings of the floor. So starting from floor number 1, which is the lowest floor. So what we can do is, I have told you, right, always go with minimum of 2 to 3 possible diagrams. So we can say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So totally there are 7 floors. So they have said that the bottommost floor is floor number 1. Okay, so and our target is to find which person lives on the which floor, and also what is the person's income. So first point, M lives on an odd number floor but not on the floor number 3. So M is living on an odd number floor but not on floor number 3. So what are all the possibles? So M can live on the first floor, one possible. Or else M can live on the 5th floor, another possible. Or else M can live on the 7th floor. So totally there are 3 possibles, yes or no? Right? What are the odd numbers? 1, 3, 5 and 7. And another clue they have given that M is not living on the 3rd floor. So now it getting only 3 chances that M can live on the 1st floor, or M can live on the 5th, or else on the 7th, right? The one who has an income of 11,000 lives immediately above M. So immediately above M is 11,000, right? So we can say that according to this possible diagram, this can be 11,000. So according to this possible diagram, this can be 11,000. But according to the third possible diagram, it is wrong actually. Why? Because already we fixed M on the 7th floor. Above M floor, there is a person whose salary is 11,000. Above M we can't able to place any person. So we can say that the complete third possible is wrong. You don't want to draw the third possible diagram. Why? Because only 2 chances, right? So second point, only 2 people live between M and who has an income of 7,500. So between M and 7,500, there are only 2 people living. We already fixed M here, so definitely this 4 will be 7,500. So between M and 7,500, there are 2 people. So similarly, we have fixed M here. This must be 7,500. Got it? So next, the one who has an income of 15,000 lives on one of the odd number floor above P. So above P, right? Not immediately above P. Above P, the person whose income is 15,000 is living. And remember that lives on an odd number floor. Got it? So, but we don't know where is P, so let it be, let the point be. Next point, only 3 person lives between O and one whose income is 15,000. So between 15,000 and O, there are 3 people living, right? That also we can't able to fix it. So the one who has an income of 7,000 lives immediately above O. So immediately above O, the person's salary is what? 7,500. So definitely I can fix O here, and similarly I can fix O here. Got it? So immediately above O, 7,500 is the person's salary. And also we know that only 3 people live between O and one who has an income of 15,000. So we can say that 1, 2, 3. So definitely this will be 15,000. So here we have fixed O. 1, 2, 3, and this will be 15,000. So according to both the possible diagram, between O and the person whose salary is 15,000, there is a gap of 3. Got it? So next, I think only one point we never placed, that is which point? The one who has an income as 15,000 lives on an odd number floor above P. We have fixed 15,000, but above P, right? Okay, so let it be. Let me move on to the next point. R earns 4,000 more than Q. So the person R earns 4,000 more than Q. Okay, so then we can say that the person Q is not 4,000. Let it be. Let me move on to the next point. The one who has an income of 3,500 lives immediately above one's whose income is 5,000. So immediately above 5,000, the person whose income is 3,000 living, right? So what we can do here is, just see, if I fix 5,000 here, immediately above can't be 3,500. Only chance that I should fix 5,000 here, so immediately above should be 3,500. This is the only chance. So when we move on to this possible diagram, this is the only chance. This must be 5,000 and this must be 3,500. No other way, right? Okay, and also another clue what they have given is person R earns 4,000 more than Q, but we can't able to fix whose is Q here. Okay, so next point, only one person lives between N and Q. So one person lives between N and Q. So N lives on the floor above Q. Okay, so neither O nor M has an income of 9,000. Okay, so O, just here the person O income is not 9,000, then definitely this area must be 9,000, and here M income must be 9,000. Got it? So next point is Q does not has an income of 7,500. So 7,500 is not Q. So similarly 7,500 is not Q. So finally we read all the points. I think the only clue here is only 3 people lives between O. We have fixed that, right? And the second point, the one who has an income of 7,500, that is also we fixed above P, right? Okay, I think the last point, Q does not has an income of 7,500, so we can say that this is not Q, right? And we know that another one point, only one person lives between N and Q. So just listen here, N lives on the floor above Q. So I think only chance that I should fix Q here, no other way, I should fix N here, because between N and Q there should be gap of 1 person, and we know that Q is not 7,500, so definitely we can't able to fix 5,000 as Q. That is also not possible. And just look at the last point, neither O nor M has an income of 9,000. O is not 9,000, M is not 9,000, but in the first possible diagram we can able to fix 9,000 only for M. So we can say first possible diagram is wrong. Got it? So next point, what are all the letters we still remaining is S is remaining and also P is remaining, and we know that the person R earns 4,000 more than Q. So Q is how much? 3,500. If it's 4,500, then it will be around 7,500. So we can say that R will be at this place, right? So we can say this is the place for R. So only then we can say that the person R earns 4,000 more than Q. So now what are all the stuff remaining is, and we know that the person P lives above P, the person whose salary is 15,000 living, so definitely I should fix P here. Only one letter remaining, that must be S. And what is the one salary remaining is 7,500, 9,000. Okay, we fix 9,000. 11,000, 13,500. So I think 13,500 is remaining. This must be 13,500. That's it. So finally we fixed the S as 9,000, so N as 11,000 and M as 15,000, Q 3,500, P 5,000, R 7,500 and O will be 13,500. Got it? So this will be the answer for the arrangement. See, it takes time, right? It takes time to solve. That's the reason I am saying do not attend these types of questions in the prelims exam. If they ask in the mains exam, you should attend because it's an easy scoring area. But in the prelims exam, you don't want to attend these types of questions. So now, how much M as income of M? So income of M is how much? 15,000. So we can say 15,000 is the income of M. So which of the following combination is true with respect to the arrangement? So O is 13,500. O is 13,500. Yes, 13,500. R is 15,000. No, R is 7,500. So they have given 15,000. I think R will be wrong. Next question, if all the people are made to sit in the alphabetical order from top to bottom, then the position of how many people remain unchanged? So we have to arrange all the persons in the ascending order from top to bottom, that is P, Q, R, S, M, N, O, P, Q, R and S. So according to me, R does not change. And similarly N does not change. I think only 2-person arrangement does not change, so answer will be 2. So which of the following statement is true according to the arrangement? So just solve it, right? Who among the following lives on the floor number 2? So floor number 2 is living, the person R is living. So person R is living on the R. Okay, so the person R is living on the floor. Okay, next to last question, how much income does R have? Just now we have solved 7,500. Yes, 7,500 is the person's R income. So that's it, friends. I hope the last arrangement alone in IBBS PO reasoning section is difficult, but all the remaining other steps are easy. So that's it, right? If you know the basic concepts of all the topic in the reasoning, you can able to score 22 plus in this reasoning area. So now let me move on to the aptitude session.